Hey, it's Ryan Seacrest. Life comes at you fast, which is why it's important to find some time to relax. A little you time. Enter Chumba Casino. With no download required, you can jump on anytime, anywhere for the chance to redeem some serious prizes. So treat yourself with Chumba Casino and play over 100 online casino-style games, all for free. Go to ChumbaCasino.com to collect your free welcome bonus. Sponsored by Chumba Casino.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
Hey guys, Brad Gilmore here. Want to give a big shout out to our title sponsor, Walker Texas Lawyer. If you or a loved one have been injured in an accident, whether that be a car, truck, motorcycle accident, or some kind of other issue, hit up Walker Texas Lawyer at 713-552-1117 or walkertexaslawyer.com.
Oh, Brad, what have you done now?
Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, and around the world. TV host, best-selling author, and radio personality Brad Gilmore brings you a collection of conversations with stars from movies.
Matthew McConaughey.
Brad Gilmore.
Mark Wahlberg.
Hey, how are you?
The legendary Mr. Christopher Lloyd. Christopher, how we doing?
I'm doing good. Very interesting.
Jessica Alba and Lizzie Mathis. Ladies, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you.
Kevin Costner joins us. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Television.
Jimmy Fallon joins us this morning. Jimmy, how you doing, my friend?
Good morning. Thank you so much, Brad, for having me. I appreciate this, bud.
Kelly Ripa.
Brad, thank you for having me.
Comedy.
Jay Leno joins us. Jay, how you doing?
Hey, Brad, what's going on?
Chris Tucker is in the building. Chris Tucker, good morning to you.
Hey, Brad. Good morning to you. How are you?
George Lopez joins us right now. George, how are you doing, sir?
Good morning.
Music.
Lola Monroe.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
The legendary frontman of AC/DC, Brian Johnson, joins us right now. Brian, how you doing?
Good morning, Brad. What lucky to talk to me, funny lad.
Megan Trainor.
Thank you so much, Brad. You're awesome.
Chloe Bailey joins us. I appreciate the time.
Appreciate you.
And more. This is The Collection. Now your host, The Boat.
Brad Gilmore!
Brad Gilmore, ESPN Radio, CW39 Houston. Eunice, Hoon, thank you so much for taking the time this morning. Congratulations on the show.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Look, what I loved most about this show when I was watching through it was the tone that it strikes. It does such a masterful job of balancing the humor where it's needed and also addressing the dramatic elements of the show. As actors and actresses, that has to be a fun line to be able to play, but I would also think it's challenging at times as well. I just kind of wanted you all to, your opinion on having to walk that fine line of the balance of the tone. Eunice, if we could start with you.
Yeah, I mean, so much of it is just in the script. You know, our writers are masters, and they already bring such a great blend of the dramatic and the comedic, but, you know, oftentimes, you know, like with a chocolate chip cookie, you put a little salt on there and that tastes sweeter. Same goes for, like, when you're in a very dark and intense scene, a little bit of comedy is going to contrast that so much greater. But it's also true to life, you know, we always find humor in the darkest times. Otherwise, you know, what are we doing here? So I think it's really so reflective of how we really function in the world, not just some TV universe. And when you have a script as good as this, it makes it really easy. And there was so much warmth and embrace of us as humans, as actors. So there was a lot of allowance for, you know, experimenting in those tones and changing things up. And there was a lot of a lot of comfort and safety in that, which was really cool.
Also, it's,
Hoon, would you agree with that?
Yeah, it's also very easy when you're thinking about how a show balances its own tone. It's easy to just sort of look at the actors in front of you and kind of assume they're doing all of the work, but we have a massive crew of people that are all there to help calibrate from the initial writing, as Eunice was saying, to the director on set who's creating the proper environment to try to capture certain energy, to, you know, Chris Arruda and his post team, you know, helping with the edits and trying to goose things to just the right pitch in order to elicit a particular emotion, all of the editing that the showrunner and everyone else does as they go through that whole process. So knowing that you can trust these people gives you a lot of freedom on the day when you can just try to put forth your best effort in the delivery of the lines. But, you know, it's very much a large village of people that work to try to hone something to a razor edge.
And the cast that is put together, obviously the two of you included, and John and Corbin and everybody, Amanda, Olivia, everyone who's involved with this, it just seems like the rhythm and the pacing of the show felt so kinetic the entire time. Is that something that came alive during rehearsals, or is that, again, in the script, it felt that kinetic energy, Eunice?
I think there was, well, first of all, we're dealing with a whole cast of masters at their craft, people who are so adept, like with a real depth of experience in both dramatic and comedic work. So when you have this, firecracker writing, it's really hard not to get swept up in the rhythm and the pace of it all, especially when you have people who understand comedy, which is so much about timing, and being able to get through it in the way that because they're so good at what they do, they just know. And of course, again, we have these incredible directors that are guiding us in what energy we need to capture for that moment. And I think all that together has really brought some really cool kinetic moments in the show.
Well, they give me the time too, but I really appreciate the both of you for joining me today, and I had a great time talking to you. Congratulations on the show.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
All right, have a good one.
Step into the world of power, loyalty, and luck.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
With family, cannolis, and spins mean everything.
Now, you wanna get mixed up in the family business.
Introducing The Godfather at ChumbaCasino.com. Test your luck in the shadowy world of The Godfather slot.
Someday, I will call upon you to do a service for me.
Play The Godfather now at ChumbaCasino.com.
Welcome to the family.